Every 24 seconds, someone in the world dies in a car crash. That's more than 3,700 lives lost each day. A sobering statement to start, isn't it? And yet it's the stark reality we're facing in today's fast-paced world. Car crashes have become an all-too-common occurrence, a tragedy that unfolds on our roads with alarming regularity. Globally, it's a crisis of epic proportions, snuffing out lives, shattering families, and leaving scars that time struggles to heal. This isn't just about twisted metal and shattered glass. It's about the devastating consequences these accidents bring. The lives cut short, the dreams left unfulfilled. The cost is too high, the pain too deep, and the loss unbearable. It's a grim picture, sure, but one that we need to face head-on. Because only by acknowledging the problem can we hope to find a solution. Car crashes are a significant global issue that needs immediate attention. In the United States alone, over 38,000 people die every year in road crashes. That's more than 100 individuals every single day. It's a staggering statistic, one that reveals the horrifying reality of car crashes. Let's delve a bit deeper into these figures. Car crashes are indiscriminate, affecting people of all ages, all walks of life, but it's particularly deadly for our young people. In fact, for Americans aged 15 to 24, motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death. That's a generation at risk, a generation cut down before their time. These crashes ripple out, affecting not only those involved, but also their families, their communities, their entire world. It's a cycle of tragedy, of lives disrupted and futures stolen. These numbers are not just statistics. They are lives cut short, families torn apart. We must remember this as we continue our exploration, as we delve deeper into the causes, the costs, and the prevention of car crashes. 80% of car crashes are attributed to driver inattention. This stark statistic shows just how crucial it is for drivers to maintain focus on the road. But what exactly causes these accidents? Firstly, distracted driving. Whether it's checking your phone, adjusting the radio, or even chatting with a passenger, these seemingly harmless actions can lead to dire consequences. Speeding is another common culprit. The faster you go, the less time you have to react, and the harder the impact. It's not a race, it's about reaching your destination safely. Then, there's driving under the influence. Alcohol and drugs impair your judgment, slow your reactions, and increase the likelihood of an accident. It's simple. If you're impaired, don't get behind the wheel. These are just a few of the common causes of car crashes. The majority of these accidents are preventable. It is up to us to make the roads safer. Car crashes cost the U.S. $871 billion a year in economic and societal impacts. A staggering figure, isn't it? Let's break it down. Economically, the costs are multifaceted. Medical expenses, for one, can be astronomical, especially for severe injuries. Then there's property damage, not just to vehicles, but also to infrastructure and public property. And we can't forget lost productivity. Every hour spent in a hospital bed or a repair shop is an hour not spent contributing to the economy. But the societal impacts, they're a different beast altogether. The emotional toll on families who lose loved ones or see them severely injured is immeasurable. Communities are affected too, as they grapple with the loss or injury of residents, disruption of daily life, and the general sense of insecurity that follows a car crash. The cost of car crashes is far more than just monetary. It affects every aspect of our society. 90% of car crashes can be prevented by safe driving practices. It's a statistic that should make us all sit up and pay attention. So how do we start making a difference? First, let's talk about distractions. Mobile phones, food, makeup, even that catchy song on the radio, they all have the potential to take our eyes and minds off the road. Avoid these distractions and keep your focus on the task at hand, driving. Next up, speed limits. They aren't just numbers on a sign. They're calculated to ensure safety based on road conditions and traffic flow. Exceeding them increases the risk of losing control or not having enough time to react to sudden changes. And finally, driving under the influence. It's not just illegal, it's deadly. Alcohol and drugs impair our ability to drive and cause countless tragedies every year. Every one of us has the power to prevent car crashes. Make the commitment to drive safely today.